Captains are meeting at midfield. Captains for Malvern, Eric Clegg, and number 13, Dante Cagle. Glen Rose has won the toss and elected to receive. Malvern will be kicking towards Benton. If you're going down Highway 67, they'll be going from, or Glen Rose offense will be going from left to right on your radio dial. Speaking of Dante Cagle, Ben, number 13, senior receiver / possibly tailback, is our isolated player of the game tonight.
Well, with the injury to Hunter, which we talked about in the coaches show, that's going to mean somebody else is going to have to step up in the backfield. They've worked Dante Cagle in that position. Looked pretty good from what I understand. He's going to be another one of those guys that's playing multiple positions. He's still probably one of our top 2 options at the wide receiver position. So he has that going. But with guys like, you got Dylon Carradine going both ways. I mean, there's a lot of things at play. I figure we're going to see Dante in both of those positions. How many touches does he get? How many times is it running the football? How many times is it a reception? Going to be interesting to see how they've incorporated Dante into the offensive game plan tonight.
You know, we did the same thing last year, guys. Sid gets hurt, or we go a different offense. This bunch can adjust. I mean, you know, we're going to have, like Coach said in the show, we're going to have some injuries. These are things you have to work through, Seth, and adjust. And you know, as an old coach,
no,
former
absolutely.
coach, not an old coach.
Yeah. Well, I still coach, just not football. No football. No, absolutely. The thing that hurts the most right now is depth. And you know, Malvern, we feel like we got a pretty good, solid unit. It's unfortunately not a good, you know, not the number of bodies that we normally have out. So injuries do hit hard when you do lack those bodies out there for depth. But we do look for Dante to step up, have a big game tonight, fill that role a little bit, give Dupree a breather now and then, and also, as he showed last week, the ability to be a deep threat and, you know, take the top off the defense.
And, you know, talk a little bit about Hunter. That's an injury that doesn't hurt you just on offense. I mean, obviously he's one of our starting linebackers, so that was kind of a double whammy.
Yeah.
But Godspeed. We hope him the best recovery. And Malvern, good Lord knows, we had that next man up mentality, and that's where we are starting off this year.
And I hear Jared Barber had a great week in practice, picking up things quickly, and will look to fill that space. And if you know Jared, he's a very intelligent young man, so he's going to pick it up quick and he's going to play hard.
He's a quiet kid that plays hard.
We are set for kickoff as Oziel Martinez has the ball teed up, and it is about to be showtime for the Brick Bowl. Kick is away. It's going to land at the 15, still on the ground. And they're going to be wrapped up right there. A little bit of confusion by the return team there for Glen Rose.
Yeah, they let the ball hit the ground, Ben, and when that happens, it just takes 2 or 3 more steps as the defenders get down there on you.
There are a few places where you just cannot afford hesitation, and one of them is when you are returning a kickoff. You can afford hesitation when you return a punt because you can allow it to hit the ground and let it roll. But when you are the back man and it's behind the guy in front of you, you really need to come up and catch that football. They didn't allow that to happen. It bounced. And we swarmed pretty good right there.
Glen Rose is going to come to the line right off the bat, gets Malvern to jump off sides, gets a free 5 yards as the Leopards were ready to go there. A little bit too ready. Quarterback for Glen Rose will be Rain Bland. Tailback will be Heath Balance.
Heath may be the best athlete on that squad. He's a very, very talented, strong kid, good speed.
Twins right, split left, up back off the left side. Balance to the left of Bland. Try to get Malvern to jump again. This time, no go. 8 on the play clock. The snap. Give is to Balance off the right side. Now just going to go up the middle. Going to pick up maybe 2 there. Not a bad play there from the Malvern defensive line linebackers.
Linebackers did a good job closing in. There wasn't much room for them because they did get a decent push on for the Glen Rose to pick up the 2 yards. I thought it was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It is going to be second. We'll call it a long 3. Trips right, split left. Balance to the left of Bland. Now going to bring a man in motion. Here's the snap. Give is to Balance off the right side again. Makes a couple men miss. And he is shoestring tackled as he gets up over the 35 down to the 36-yard line. We'll give it 38, I guess. Wow.
And I just mentioned that. He's probably their best athlete. And we see a little bit of patience, one little dive to the inside, cut back to the out, good speed, good balance. He's going to be a handful.
Twins to each side, 1st and 10 from the 38. Balance to the left of Bland. Glen Rose really testing Malvern's patience as they're trying to get him to jump every play. Now balance going to move over to the right, bring a man in motion from left to right. Snap, give is to balance off the left side. Not a lot there. He's met in the backfield. He may fall. Nope, he's going to lose one. Lose one back to the 37, bring up 2nd and 11.
We'll have to watch this. They may be running that clock down, keep the Malvern offense off the field, guys. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see if that trend continues, but they're letting it run down.
Keir Smith, one of the men in on the tackle right there for the Leopards. 2nd and 11 from the 37. Twins right, split left, up back on the left side. Fakes the give to balance. Bland looking to throw. Seam route over the middle complete as he's going to fall over the 50-yard line down to the 49. 1st down, Glen Rose.
One of the things I've been trying to watch is to see what kind of coverages we're running in on defense, and we've kind of split things up. That was kind of a true cover 2 look, but we've kind of disguised cover 2, cover 1. But looks like we've been running primarily cover 2. Even if we give him a cover 1 look, running a safety up, he's been backing out. This is a cover 1 look right here.
Twins right, split left. Give is to balance. Looking for room, nothing there. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, buried by Jared Barber.
Jared Barber coming across.
Forrest Landreth.
Didn't take 16 long to get across the line of scrimmage on that one, did it?
We just mentioned him and told you just how ready he was to go, and he shows it right off the bat.
That's the beauty of high school football. New guys pop up every year. You graduate kids every year. This year, I think we've been talking about Forrest Landreth a lot over the course of the offseason. He had a great scrimmage, a wonderful scrimmage. Really good start today. Keir Smith has really come on also. Had a great game last week.
2nd and 12. Was trips right, split left, going to bring him man in motion to the up back. Looking to throw again, slant route, got him. That's Franks again. He's going to be brought down by Angel Perez after a big gain.
Slant like that's pretty hard to defend. It's turned, throw the ball, and
well, they've obviously found the hole that they're liking right now. Same route, same position. Malvern going to have to make the adjustment. Going to be 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Bring a man in motion. Up back now on the left side. Twins right, split left. Pitch is to him off the right side is Franks looking to run. He's going to be dropped after a gain of about 5 or 6. That was Ramir Bennett on the tackle.
Ball be at the 28.
Yeah, right now it sure looks like Lane Franks is a big part of their game plan. There he got the ball on a kind of a jet sweep look, and they've hit him on a couple of slants or just really almost flies right down the hash twice.
Borderline seam, skinny post. Going to bring up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Twins right, split left. 2 backs in the backfield. Now going to shift Franks into the backfield as well. Give is to balance, looking for room up the middle. Nothing there. Jared Barber. Welcome to the defensive side of the ball, son.
If you just joined us, we're 8 minutes, 2 seconds here in the first quarter. It's 0-0 at Glen Rose and Malvern. Glen Rose has taken the opening kickoff and has moved into Leopard territory.
And we've seen Malvern control the line of scrimmage. The problem has been those quick hitters. If we could, we'll see what the adjustment is, but if we can prevent those quick hitters in the passing game, we'd be in pretty good shape.
3rd and 6. Give is to balance. Looking for room. Nothing there. He's going to be dropped behind the 30-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down. No gain.
It'll be interesting the call here, Ben.
Yeah, that was a Davian Jenkins making first contact right there. And what I've been very impressed with in the scrimmage and then last week against Riverview is how the defense really runs to the football.
Oh, yeah.
They do a great job of cleaning up the work after the first man makes contact.
Trips right, split left, 4th down. Fakes the give to balance, now looking to throw. Going to be incomplete. Nice coverage there by Angel Perez. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, he didn't have much. He was kind of under pressure there. Ben didn't have much time to look around. Great job by the defense for Seth.
Malvern's going to take over now on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for their first offensive possession of the game.
My man's got some new shoes on.
Shout out to AD/Superintendent Brian Golden for the coaching shoes.
Can't see it on TV, thank you, Glen Rose, but we can describe it to you.
Well, moving on. Malvern comes to the line. Twins right, split left. Janelle going to be the up back on the right side. Dupree to the right of Simmons. There's the snap, give is to Dupree. Bounces it out to the left side, got some room. Still got some room. We'll see where he say he stepped out. Looks like they're going to give it all to him. He was close to that line. That was some nice tiptoeing work as he gets down all the way to the 37-yard line.
You saw a little bit of everything that Jalen can give you.
Yeah.
And one of the things I talked about with somebody last night actually is his patience. He doesn't rush it. If it's there, he hits it. He also will allow it to develop. We saw the patience. We saw the speed. We saw the balance. Everything that makes Jalen such a great running back, we saw it all wrapped up in one play.
Malvern hurries to the line. Twins right, split left. Junelle the up back on the right side. Dupree to the right of Simmons. 1st and 10 from the 37. Here's the snap. Give is to Dupree. He lowers his shoulder, but I think he's going to lose one, maybe no gain. We'll see where they spot it. As Dupree loses his helmet and will have to exit for at least one play. And guys, that is Romir Bennett coming in.
Yeah.
It's all hands on deck sometimes. But Romir is an incredible athlete.
Yes,
I'll be very interested to see how we use him. Looks like he's going to be lining up at running back.
Going to be 2nd and 11 from the 38-yard line.
Another one of those talented juniors.
Twins to each side. Bennett to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw.
Oh, my.
Looking for Carradine. He's got it.
Oh,
incomplete.
My.
He had a step on his man.
Whoa.
Might have been looking towards the end zone there, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, it was fingertips. It was probably one that should have been caught. Probably one that said wish he would have left maybe 2 yards a little closer to him. But here's the thing: they have been coming at us. I mean they're really afraid of the running game. They've been coming in. They've been throwing a lot of guys at us. And if that happens, that deep pass is going to be there.
Yeah.
Going to bring up 3rd and 11 from the 38.
And Crossett hurt him with the deep pass last week.
Trips right, split left. Dupree to the right of Simmons. Simmons takes a snap looking to throw out to Dupree. Not a lot there. He just lowers his shoulder, gets what he can get. Picks up the yard he lost earlier, and it's going to be about 4th and 10 for the Leopards.
The ball be spotted at the
That
37.
as Ben said, that was kind of almost like a look like it could have either been Dupree take off or possibly a pass from Dupree.
But at the same time, I mean, that Glen Rose had it pretty well hemmed up early, so I don't know that he would have ever had time to throw. This is one of the great things about high school football. You don't have kickers that can kick it this far. You might as well go for it.
Going to be trips right, split left.
Might try to draw him off sides and make it 5. We'll see.
Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Rolls to his right a little bit. Got his man Dupree. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Out route by Dupree was beautiful.
I think that's one of the things that Dupree really showed us last year that this year was in. He's got great hands. You know, with that ability in those hands, it'll do him well at the next level.
And what we've seen at the scrimmage and against Riverview was using him in the screen game. That wasn't a screen. He ran a route.
Yeah, he ran a route.
He's got down to the 24-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Leopards there. Leopards threatening here in the 1st quarter. Twins right, split left. Junelle the up back on the right side. Here's the snap, going to give to Dupree. Nothing there. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Going to lose, looks like 2.
Now they've done a really good job right there between our guards, plugging that hole right there up the middle, Ben.
It is, and I think that's a group that's probably going to get challenged. I mean, we've got some guys up front that have a lot of experience. They're big kids. They are probably the best unit on the team on either offense or defense is that offensive line. They're going to get challenged to man up and take control of the football game.
Just over 4 minutes left in the 1st quarter. 0-0. Malvern driving. Twins right, split left. 2nd and 12. Believe Malvern's going to have to use a timeout as the play clock was winding down. So as I said, with 3:52 left here in the 1st quarter, score is 0-0. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
Welcome to Larry's. Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here at Glen Rose, Arkansas. Malvern Leopards taking on the Glen Rose Beavers, facing a 2nd and 12 from the 26-yard line. Going to be twins right, split left. Janelle the up back on the right side, Dupree to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Dupree. Simmons looking to run off the right side. Lowers his shoulder, falls forward. Going to pick up about 5 there, bring up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, that was just a take off and go, wasn't it, Ben?
It was, and it leaves you with 3rd and 7, but this is clearly 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
So you got 2 downs to get it. It means that you can still run the football, and if you get to 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you still feel pretty good about it. You don't have to get all 8 in one go, but if you do get all 8 in one go, that's great.
That's right. We'll be 3rd and 8 from the 22-yard line. Twins right, split left. Janelle up back on the right side. Dupree to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap. Fakes the pitch. Now looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now going to cut up. He's got room.
He's got it.
And he has reservations for 6. Touchdown, Cedric Simmons. Touchdown, Malvern Leopards.
Boy,
Just a great decision.
Just a great decision. Carradine was broke open on his slant across it, and he was running across the end of with his hands up, drawing people back there, and said turn and go. It's great play.
And then how easy would it have been to try to cut it outside, which may have been he might have been tackled short of the first down, but he gave one little slight stutter step and then continued to go up the middle and just outran everybody.
The pocket presence. He was having pressure on the backside, just sensed it and tucked it and just took it to the house. Martinez on for the extra point. This is going to be good.
We talked about that at the coach's show, and I tell you what, getting 6 for 6 now.
That's right. I was gonna go to the time. The scoreboard has gone out, so we'll just keep it here. Malvern takes the lead, 7-0 with probably somewhere around 3 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is Oziel has a better PAT percentage than Adam Vinatieri right now is what we're saying.
I've never heard it pronounced Vinatieri.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's
Tony's in Dayhouse. Who else? That's an old fantasy football name from the
Morton Anderson.
Morton Anderson. That guy kicked forever.
Oh yeah, Lulato Groza.
There was another Anderson that kicked forever. Who was the other Anderson that was kicking?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. He was a punter.
Absolutely.
Was he?
They were both dome kickers for one
kicker?
thing, and they.
He was a kicker. Yeah. No, we got some old knowledge of old kickers here. Maybe because I played fantasy football, I don't know.
Yep.
But nevertheless, we got it.
I was playing fantasy football on Pappy's knee. I got to tell you, that's what I grew up doing during football season.
Yeah, you had a good mentor there, though.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. Dad won his share of fictional fantasy Super Bowls. I got to
fictional.
Boy, those old drafts were something else. We won't go into that, but boy, I tell you, they were something else.
There are plenty of stories.
Lots of stories.
Nothing better than this time of year. You got Thursday night football, Friday night lights, Saturday college, Sunday NFL, Monday NFL. This is football season.
Okay, we're
back. This is what America's about.
Looks like we're back live on the scoreboard, 3:08.
Not freedom and liberty, but football.
Hey,
that's what America's
that too.
about.
Freedom, liberty, and football. That's I think I saw that on a dollar bill the other day.
In football, we trust.
That's right. Oziel Martinez has the ball teed up as Malvern gets ready to kick away. In the air, going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. Up over the 25, now 30, and looked like it was going to open up there for a second, but tripped up. Nice play there made by 8. No, Angel Perez.
Angel Perez. That's Angel Perez.
Well, that makes sense.
Might as well. He's everywhere on the field. He might as well be over there making plays.
El Gallo.
With linebackers, a lot of times we talk about how good their legs are and how quick their feet are, but he's got great hands. And we saw a little bit of that right there.
Yeah.
Just got the paw out.
Playing some safety this year too, Ben.
Yes, he has.
First and 10 for Glen Rose. Going to be twins to each side. Bounce to the left of Bland. Bland looking to throw. Looking over the middle's got his man complete. Over the 50, across the 45, down to the 42-yard line. First down, Beavers.
That was Tyler Kratz. He's just a sophomore, so we'll see that kid around for a while. It really looks like right now both teams are just really doing what they can to stop the run, and it's opened up some opportunities in the passing game for both teams.
First and 10 from the 42. Twins right, split left, up back off the right side. Here's the snap, give is to Balance. He cuts it back over the left side, got a little bit of room, breaking tackles as he goes. He's over the 30, still breaking tackles. There's Angel Perez, and he's finally forced out of bounds.
Really good balance.
The 25-yard line. Nice balance by Balance there, Ron.
Yes, it was. Nice run. The kid kept his legs under him.
And I'll tell you, there's going to be about 6 Leopards that are not looking forward to film day on that play.
We also apologize for the speaker. It is right here on us, so it's probably affecting the audio, but you deal with what the cards you're dealt. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Twins right, split left, up back off the left side. Pitch is to him. It's Franks. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Wow.
He was met first by Akir Smith and then finished off by Forrest Landreth, I believe.
Akir was on top.
We got a Leopard down.
I
believe that's Jared Barber, who, as we've mentioned multiple times tonight, has had a great start to the game.
Yeah, he's really become a real beast coming off that edge.
Well, those who watched or listened in last week saw Jared play predominantly offense in the slot position.
He played a lot of slot, yeah.
But this week moving over to play some defense because of injury concerns. I
think he got winded.
Yeah, holding his lower back a little bit.
Maybe a hip.
But he's able to walk off under his own power. Hopefully we'll see Barber back in soon.
Let's take a second to talk about Forrest Landreth. I mean, he's getting a bit of a mean streak in him right now. I mean, really came in hard there, popped up with some confidence. I think he's starting to understand what he can be out there. And when you get that confidence, it completely changes your mindset.
Changes your game and everything, yes.
It can be that, like turning on the light switch sometimes. The tools are there, but sometimes you just didn't plug it into the outlet.
I got it plugged into the outlet.
It was a loss of 3, so to bring up 2nd and 13. Bring a man in motion. Give is to Balance off the right side, now cuts it up the middle. Man, he just breaks about the first 2 or 3 tackles every single time he runs the ball, and he picks up about 6 there.
He really does a good job just prior to being hit or as he's hit. He'll do a 190 or a 360, and he's really hard to get a hold of him. They're going to have to hit him and wrap him up.
It's kind of like Emmitt Smith. I mean, the thing about Emmitt Smith was it was hard to get a clean hit on him.
That's what this kid is.
And he's really hard to get a clean shot on.
3rd and 7, Twins right, split left, up back off the right side. Balance moves from the left of Bland to the right of Bland. Ball on the 22. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Balance, slant route for Franks, and they've got him again. So he's going to be brought down right at the 5-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal for the Beavers.
Yeah.
Burton on the tackle at the 5-yard line.
That slant route is absolutely killing the Malvern defense right now.
Ethan Martin had to come from the opposite side, his corner on the opposite side to make the stop there and save a touchdown.
Going to have a man split to each side, up back on each side. Here's the snap. It's going to be fumbled. Balance going to pick it up. He's
really good pursuit, but man, he's
just breaking tackles. You think you've got him wrapped up, you're ready to call it, and he just spins off of people. He turned what was a loss of 2 or 3 into a gain of 2.
I'm going to tell you, I know it's just the 2nd game of the season, but we're not going to play running backs that are much better than him over the course of the year. He is going to be one of the better backs that we play all year long.
Going to be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Same formation. Here's the snap. Give to the back. He's going to fall short. That was Carson Dane.
Yeah.
Looks like he got down to 1.5, 2-yard line. Be 3rd and goal. Glen Rose looks like they want to hurry to the line. Same formation. Here's the snap. Give to Dane again. Lowers shoulder, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Glen Rose.
You know, we've been talking to the coaches all week. They've been telling us this is going to be a dogfight. This is going to be a heck of a football game. Glen Rose is one of those teams that they don't know how to lose. You know, so I mean, it's one of those teams that they go out on the field every week expecting to win.
Dawson Jackson on to attempt the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. With 24.8 seconds left here in the first quarter, score is not at 7-7. We'll be back after this.
From birthdays and weddings to special events, Curiosity's Corner offers a wide selection of customized baked goods and crafts. We are a proud supporter of the Malvern Leopards and Malvern Lady Leopards. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We'd love to make your special occasions even sweeter.
Welcome you back into Glen Rose, Arkansas, as the Malvern Leopards are taking on the Glen Rose Beavers. 24.8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Malvern and Glen Rose knotted at 7 after the touchdown by Dane moments ago. Dawson Jackson on to kick for the Leopards. Dupree back deep to receive. Going to be fielded by Barber at the 25, over the 30, 35, lowers shoulder.
Yeah, Barber wasn't that low.
Man, I would have given him the 37, but they're going to give him the 36.
Jared did a good job there making sure he got the ball, positive yardage, and evidently what little dinger he had didn't slow him down much. It didn't take him long to get back out there.
It did. One thing I think we can definitely tell that Glen Rose is trying to take their out of the football a little bit. We only had one possession in the first quarter. I guess this will be we'll get one or two plays in here to end it, but they don't want a lot of possessions today. I think that's kind of Glen Rose's game plan.
Twins left for Malvern. 1st and 10 from the 36. Dupree to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap. Fumble, ball on the ground. I think Glen Rose may have it.
Never looked like a really good exchange between Sid and Jalen, and never had a hold of it, and it's just kind of not a good exchange.
Dupree never had it.
Never did, no.
Momentum has swung in the Brick Bowl in favor of the Glen Rose Beavers. 12.1 seconds left here in the first quarter as they will take over from the Malvern 34-yard line.
I stand corrected. We had two full possessions in the first quarter.
You are correct and wrong at the same time. 1st and 10 from the 34. Twins right, split left, up back off the left side. Here's the snap. Give is to Balance. Looks to go to the right and then cuts it up. Now he's got some room to the outside. He's down to the 25-yard line. Eric Clegg brings him down there. Why is the clock stopped? Why is the clock stopped?
Maybe they anticipated it being a first down, but
nevertheless, that will be the end of the first quarter. Glen Rose threatening, but this one's tied 7-7. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter after this.
Orange Outdoor is ready to serve your outdoor needs at both their Hot Springs and Malvern locations. Orange carries the #1 tractor brand in the world, Mahindra, as well as tractors by Coyote, John Deere, Kubota, LT, and Massey Ferguson. For your residential lawn needs, Orange carries zero-turn mowers by Hustler and Spartan. Horn also carries a full line of outdoor power tools. For all of your outdoor needs, visit Horns at 3505 North Highway 171 in Malvern or at 3034 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Welcome you back here to the Brick Bowl. Malvern Leopards taking on the Glen Rose Beavers. Start of the second quarter, tied 7-7.
You know, we talked earlier, Ben and us, that Malvern's facing something this game that they didn't face last game, that they didn't really have much practice on, is a passing game, because Riverview just they were not set up to pass the ball.
Will be 2nd and 1. Twins left, split right. Here's the snap. Bland looking to throw. Going for it all. And it is incomplete. Had a hand on it for a second, but I believe that was Clegg who came in, laid the lick, and knocked it out.
Well, there's been really two areas where they've had success, and that is throwing the ball down the middle of the field
right,
and running the ball outside. They've not had a lot of success running in the middle, and they've not had a lot of success throwing outside. But so that's
3rd and 1 from the 25. Man split to each side. Here's the snap. Give is to Balance up the middle. Breaks off the first set of tackles. Still breaking tackles, and he's going to score. I tell you, Malvern probably pulled his flag at least 8 times there, but we're playing tackle football.
And I say that when they've had success, a lot of times we stuff it in the middle, and then he bounces it out. And that's what we saw there. We had it stuffed up the middle. We are man-to-man dominating up front, but we're not wrapping up.
So Glen Rose does take the lead as Dawson Jackson is on to attempt the point after. Kick is away, and it is good. 11:43 here left in the second quarter. Glen Rose takes the lead, 14-7. We'll keep it here. A lot of commercials in the last few minutes. Let's talk about the things that have transpired.
Well, you can't turn the ball over. I mean, turnovers, and they're gonna bite you every time, and that was just a really tough situation there. Not only turn it over, Ben, but to turn it over where you were, where you're at, right there, in your own backyard.
If we don't find a way to start wrapping up Balance, this is going to become a long night.
Yeah.
You can't have that many people come up and hit him and touch him and grab him and not be able to get him down. Balance is just feasting right now.
Yeah, it's certainly not a scheme issue with the running game. I mean, we are doing exactly, we're in position.
Yeah, we're there.
Almost every running play, we're in position. It's just a matter of finishing the play. It's finishing the play.
Well, it's just, And then one thing that Coach Plumlee talked about, we tackled extremely well last week, and it just hasn't, so far, particularly with Balance, it hasn't carried forward. Here we go.
Dawson Jackson sets the ball up for the Beavers. Will be Dupree and Cagle back deep to receive for the Leopards. Bit of a squib kick last time. We'll see what he's got this time.
This kid's got legs, what he's got.
Will be squib again,
there
fielded by Ethan Martin over the 30-yard
line.
line. Now 35, still going. So he's going to fall forward over the 40-yard line to the 41.
Yeah, Ethan did a good job there, making like Barber did the last time. Juniors, they make sure they got the ball and get positive yardage out of it.
Yeah, I guess you're trying to keep the hands out of Cagle, or keep the ball out of the hands of Cagle and Dupree, but you're pretty consistently giving Malvern good field position. Now we just got to take care of the ball and make it cost them. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Twins left. Tight end on the right side. Up back on the left is Janelle. Dupree to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Dupree, looking to throw.
He's gone.
He's got Carradine complete over the 30, 25-20. Shoestring tackle will bring him down around the 15-yard line.
Guess who caught him?
Carradine is pumped up.
Guess who caught him?
Balance on the tackle. The ball spotted at
Well,
16.
I will say, caught him is relative terms. He had to slow down to catch the ball.
He had to slow down to catch the ball. He was gone. He was gone. He just never could. He was picking it up. And
Glen Rose is giving you a cover 2 look, which means you got two deep safeties deep. How you attack it is deep down the middle, and that's exactly what we did.
Twins right. Here's the snap. Give is to Dupree off the left side. He lowers his shoulder, barrels over, man. He wants to get in on the fun. So he gets over the 10-yard line all the way down to around the 8.
Man, I really hope we finish this drive, because it looks like we kind of took that unfortunate about 2 minutes of clock personally. This offense has come out rough here.
Dupree lowers his shoulder again as he gets over the 5-yard line. Looks like they're only going to give him the 5. Going to be 1st and goal for the Leopards.
It's going to be a first down at the 5-yard line.
We have whistles.
And those last 2 runs, it looks like there's a different kind of intensity with Jalen running the football. He's lowering that shoulder, and he's just begging somebody to get in the way.
Yeah, Glen Rose took a timeout.
I like your comment there, Ben. I think he might have taken that fumble personally. That's the old meme out there right now. And I took that personally. 10 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the half. Glen Rose leads 14-7 after one turnover from Malvern gave them the ball in a short field, but Malvern has come out and responded. Big pass play to Carradine, got him in position. 2 hard runs from Dupree have got him down to the 5-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal.
And with this offensive line and this power running game, I got to think we're going to give it at least 2 goes, just running it right at them and just begging them to stop. But Coach Plumlee, he's not opposed to putting the ball in the air either. Sometimes he'll do a little sneaky on you, but
particularly when you got number 24 out there.
But I won't be surprised if we just go hammer and see if they're the nail.
Well, do you see if Simmons reads it a little bit, see if they're biting on Dupree and pulls it and maybe gets his second rushing touchdown of the night? Man split to each side. Janelle the up back off the left side. Here's the snap. Give Dupree up the middle. He moves the ball down.
Look at that offensive line. Look at that offensive line. Whoa. Oh, my. How do you stop? Oh, my.
I really thought that was a touchdown.
I did, too.
Malvern going to hurry to the line. It's going to be 2nd goal from the 1-yard line.
I bet it's the same play. Well, no, I bet this is a dive with the quarterback.
Here's the snap. Simmons walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards.
One thing about it, the Leopards have shown the ability to score and score quick.
Yeah, if we don't turn the ball over, we're going to have some success.
Yeah.
That offensive line, they earned that meal before, that pregame meal right there.
Here we are. Here we are. Here we come.
You got to make a joke about offensive linemen and meals. That's football game bingo.
Take that bunch to the Waffle House.
Carradine on to hold for the kick of Martinez. Snap is good.
Oh, wow. Where did he come from?
Off the edge comes number 8, Greg Cheney. So with 10:27 left here in the second quarter, Glen Rose leads it 14-13. We'll be back after this.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation is here for you. Whether illness or injury sideline you, Encore will tailor a rehabilitation program for your needs. Meet Helen Haley, one of our rehab residents.
And what'd you come to Encore for?
Because I couldn't walk.
How's your experience been here, Encore?
It's been good. Everybody's good. Everybody treats me good. They feed good. It's been wonderful.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation and the Malvern Leopards, a winning combination.
Welcome you back here to Glen Rose, Arkansas. Brick Bowl number whatever. As Glen Rose leads this one 14-13, but Malvern just put together a nice answer after the only turnover of the game to draw back to within 1. 10:27 left here in the second quarter. Martinez tees the ball up for the Leopards. Will be balanced back deep to receive for the Beavers.
Now's a really good time for the defense to step up and get a stop and get this offense back on the field.
Martinez having trouble teeing it up here. Here we got it. Or maybe he was just getting it exactly how he wanted it.
Exactly how he wanted it.
Balance back deep for the Beavers.
And here's the kick. Going to be fielded at the 33-yard line. Up over the 40. Lower shoulder down to the 43. First down, Beavers.
Looks like we wanted to make sure that Balance did not return that kick. I think that was by design where that ball landed.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that last year, those pooch kicks or whatever you want to call them, and that one didn't quite pooch down far enough.
Going to be 1st and 10 from the 42. Trips left, twins right.
Balance is in the slot. I figured he's coming in motion, yeah.
Here's the snap. Bland going to look to roll to his right, looking to throw. Got his man. He's over the 50, 45. Brought down just short of the 40, but there is a flag in the area of holding.
Pass complete to Braden McSpadden. We do have a flag back upfield.
Looks like Clegg's a little slow to get up, but he did. He's hopping, though.
He is going to be holding on the Beavers. That'll bring up a 1st and long situation.
And I was just getting ready to say, seriously, this is kind of a penalty-free ball game so far.
Clegg does have to go off for a brief moment.
We'll send Ben Rock in.
Ben Rock, yeah.
We'll see what the Rock says.
Margol's back to the 27.
Maybe we can smell what he's cooking.
Hopefully he tells somebody it doesn't matter if you thought you were going to catch the pass. Going to be 1st and 25. Ball on the 27-yard line. Bland looking to throw. Got his man out there. Going to get across the 30. That is Barber on the tackle. We have another flag down.
With the reception, we do have a flag on the far side.
That might have to be. That's.
It's going to be on us.
Let's see what.
It's on us.
It's on us. What did he call him on a? Had about have to be a face mask. I didn't see his head pop down, but.
It's face mask or blocking the back, but he looks like it's going to be
blocking the back.
Blocking the back. Wow.
Hey, what can I say?
Well, you know, I was looking at him. Barber was over there all over him, but you never saw the kid's head pop down or anything. So,
well, it was Ethan Martin was over there as well, and he kind of got ran through the back. I was curious as to it was going to be that or the other, but that'll back Glen Rose up some more. Ball now back to the 21-yard line.
Ball back to the 20-yard line.
Should be about 1st and 32, huh?
31. 1st and 31.
32.
32.
He also called it the 20-yard line. I'm pretty sure that's the 21.
Oh, that's 21. You're right.
Trips left, split right. Here's the snap. Bland rolling to his left. Now going to give to Balance. Balance makes a man miss.
That's okay.
And going to get down for a pickup of about 3-yard line down to, or pick up about 3 yards. My fault.
I tell you what,
down to the 24-yard line.
When they got 32 to go and they only gained 2 or 3, that's a success.
We'll call that a win.
Second down, about 30.
I like the announcer there. Second down and about 30. Somewhere in that area.
Somewhere in that area.
Here's one where you want to circle Lane Franks. He's been hurting us with those slants. And
here's the
streamers
snap.
down the middle.
Fakes the give to Balance. Now Bland
They
on the
got
run.
him.
He's going to be dropped by Leonard Leach.
Leonard Leach. LL, listen, that's about how he looked last week. He was spent more time in the backfield at Rivercrest than I think their quarterback did.
Boy, Leonard had just a fantastic game last week, and that is a really, really good time for a sack because they're pinned deep and they got a long way to go.
Yeah, ball all the way back to about the 13-yard line. Going to be 3rd and 37. Going to stay in trips left, split right. Here's the snap. Bland looking to throw. Forced out to the left. He's got his man complete over the 30 and going to be brought down as he crosses the 40-yard line. Nice play for Glen Rose, but after all the penalties and losses, it's still going to be
4th and about a 10.
They got back to the original line of scrimmage.
I don't think he actually did. A little bit of a favorable spot there, if you ask me.
Yeah.
4th and 10. Does look like a punt formation.
This kid's got a leg. I watched him warm up. This kid has got a leg.
Dawson Jackson will be on to punt. Carradine back to receive for the Leopards.
Pretty good punt.
Nice spiral, going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. Dylon getting upfield. He makes a man miss. Going to be brought down as he crosses the 30-yard line. We'll give him the 31, 1st down for the Leopards.
Well, that was one thing, Ben, that the Leopards really needed to do. We needed to get a stop that time and get the ball back to our offense. And the only thing that stopped our offense is our offense.
That's right. And obviously, we would have preferred to really flip the field. We had an opportunity to probably get the ball closer to midfield or maybe even on their side of the field. They got that long play on 3rd down to really kind of flip the field the other way. But the important thing is we got the ball. Ended their drive and got the offense back on the field.
1st and 10 from the 31. Trips right, split left. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Over the middle to Dupree. Complete. Makes the first man miss. Now dragging a man over the 50 down to around the 46-yard line. Dangerous horse collar-like tackle there.
Yeah.
No call.
Xander Bay on the tackle at the 46-yard line.
And, you know, you wonder if one of the wrinkles that we've added is using Jalen in the passing game more than just in the screen game.
Yeah.
That's really all they have on film right now this year. If they got the Sheridan scrimmage or they got last week against Riverview, we're using them a lot more dynamically in the passing game than we have.
Twins to each side. Dupree to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap. Fakes again. Simmons out to Janelle.
Janelle.
Ball is dropped. Janelle looking to run before he hauled it in there.
Janelle was going to take a left turn and take off and forgot to catch the ball and start with it, but he's good route. He was there.
We've seen him drop a few passes before. He's one that when his concentration level is at peak performance, he is going to be one of the best tight ends probably in the state.
We got a flag here on the sideline. I don't know. He just picked it up.
Maybe it fell out.
Illegal procedure. They're going to decline it. So it will be 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Twins to each side. Dupree to the right of Simmons. There's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Out to Carradine as he completes it over the 40-yard line. Ah, golly, that's a bad spot. Should be a 39, but they'll give him the 40.
And I would say that just going on what we've done in the past, this is probably 2-down territory for us as well, which means the entire playbook's open.
Yeah. 3rd and 4 from the 40.
If you're Glen Rose, you probably got to play pass, but we could very well run the football right here. I would not be surprised to see this to be a Cedric Simmons run.
Twins to each side. It is a Simmons run. As he gets upfield over the 1st down, brought down just short of the 30. We'll give him the 31-yard line.
Ben's got that
Simmons says 1st down.
On his face, nodding that head, yes.
Must be a little jawing going on. Simmons is fired up.
I feel a little Tony Romo action right there.
Tony?
Well, this bunch is, it's got a little chippy in the past back and forth.
I don't know if it's Tony or Houston Nutt. Did you call that play, brother?
You called that play, yeah.
I just guessed correctly.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Twins right, split left. Janelle up back on the right side. Fakes the give to Dupree. Looking to throw.
He's open.
Looking for Carradine. It's going to be intercepted just short of the goal line. Glen Rose is going to take over at the 1-yard line.
Carradine wanted pass interference. Looked like there might have been some contact right there.
They got their feet tangled up and Carradine went down and.
Well, the one positive thing about that, if you can find one, is the ball's on the 1-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 possessions killed. Only 2 possessions killed because of turnovers.
And you got to feel a little, I would think, concerned if you're Glen Rose about running up the middle, which is what you typically do, but we have made several plays in the backfield running up the middle.
Here's the snap. Give is to balance up the middle.
Man, he had a hole there.
At all. Angel Perez unable to make the tackle as now he is over the 20 and on the run over the 30, 35.
Wow, I mean.
Across the 40 down to the 41-yard line.
I'm obviously that we're missing some tackles, but his balance
is phenomenal.
Is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
One might say it's in the name.
Yeah. But
what classification is he?
He's a junior, I believe.
Yep.
Junior.
Twins left, split right. Up back off the right side, balance to the left of Bland. Give is to the up back. That's Franks looking to run. Oh, going to be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Pickup of about 4 on 1st down.
Franks on the carry, out to the 45. Perez embedded on the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 from the 45-yard line. 5:27 and counting left here in the 2nd quarter. Glen Rose leads this one 14-13 after a blocked extra point.
And I really don't anticipate Glen Rose throwing the ball deep if they don't have to. I think they're going to try to milk as much of this 5 minutes as they possibly can.
Twins right, split left, back to each side. Now going to motion Franks out. Give is to balance. As he's met balls on the ground.
We got it.
Jared Barber has got it.
Football.
I believe that was the Davian Jenkins just cleaned his clock.
He hit
that
him.
was 42.
Wow.
Kyston Biggs.
Biggs
was that 42?
It was 42. Kyston Biggs.
Well, he just ate him up. I mean, that is a big-time hit on defense. There's no question.
Yeah, particularly getting that kind of a hit on that kid, too, on Bennett, the way Bennett's played. And
balance.
He squared that one up.
Bennett
put every ounce into him, and then Barber Johnny on the spot.
Yeah.
Jumping on the football.
Jared's playing a heck of a ball game.
1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Twins left. Tight end and Janelle up back on the left side as well. Give is to Dupree off the left side. He's met in the backfield, able to break some tackles, though. Gets free. He's over the 40, 45, 30. It's a foot race. 20, 15, 5, going to be brought down just short of the goal line. What a run by Dupree.
They had him stopped twice. We talk about balance getting stopped. They had Dupree stopped at least 2 or 3 times, and here he comes out showing the power and the speed.
Well, here's one of the best running backs in the conference, if not the entire 4A. And
I'll put him up.
You're going to have to do more than just put arms on him. You're going to have to.
I'll put him up against anybody in the state right now.
You're going to have to do more than that. He's
with hands.
Really put on good weight.
2.5.
Strength has gotten incredible.
First and goal from the 4-yard line. Give is to Dupree. He's going to dive forward.
Jalen didn't quite get
down to about the 2-yard line.
You know, here's where the injury to Adams backs you up, because you know these are the times that Jalen usually gets a breather here.
Malvern hurries to the line.
Looks like another Simmons run, probably.
Simmons run. This time not a lot there, but he pushes the pile and reaches. It's going to be close.
He pulled it
Touchdown,
over.
Malvern.
Good run with Simmons.
And he can't do that afterwards.
What happened?
A little bit of extracurricular activity with a shove. Going to back Malvern up 15, but the touchdown will be good. Your only hope here is possibly offsetting.
Because they're talking about it long enough for it to possibly be offsetting. We'll see.
Franks was definitely on the back. A little extra time there on Simmons. Simmons took exception to it.
Touchdown's good.
The touchdown is good.
Personal foul on Malvern.
And that's it.
Yep. And that hurts because you had the extra point blocked the last time, so probably going to be going for 2 trying to make it up, but although they might be taking it on the kickoff.
I mean, I tell you, I'd be half tempted to put it. They have the option, I believe. I'd be half tempted. You know, we're going to go for 2 to make them.
It looks like we are going to kick, Ben. Carradine runs on to hold for Martinez.
Scoreboard doesn't show it, but we do, in fact, right now have 19 points.
They're overloading out their left side, our right side.
Good snap, good hold, kick
There's
is
a great
away.
kick.
Very
he
nice.
got some foot into that one.
With 4:20 left here in the second quarter, Malvern takes the lead, 20-14. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back here to Glen Rose. 4:20 left here in the second quarter. Malvern leading 20-14.
They did. They put the 15 on the kickoff. The unsportsmanlike.
So Martinez will tee the ball up from the 25-yard line, and we'll see what kind of leg he's got here, Ben. I would imagine.
Yep. And they still have balance deep, which is a surprise to me.
Kick is away. It's going to land and go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Now this is getting really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to make them re-kick, I bet you. I bet they make us re-kick.
We are moving back, so it will be a re-kick. Something to watch. If you look towards Benton, there is some activity in the skies. Hopefully it stays towards Benton. We can continue to bring you live action here.
Especially since we're outside.
We're outside like a great big old lightning rod right here, I'm telling you.
A little bit of metal around us, I believe.
You got those nice rubber shoes, though.
Yeah, you got those new rubber shoes on.
You'll probably be okay.
Y'all like these shoes, don't you?
I do like those shoes.
We do like those shoes.
I'm thinking administration may need to get in on that. action a little bit.
Yeah, and look at these little things I got, Coach. Where's Mr. Golden? Look at my shoes.
CC Brian Golden. All right, 25-yard line. Martinez, take 2. Balance back deep to receive for the Beavers. Kick is away. Going to be fielded by Balance. Oh, it's dropped. As he picks it up, he's over the 50. Now looking for room. He's trying to break through more tackles as he's going to be brought down just short of the 35-yard line. Glen Rose takes advantage of the Malvern penalty with great field position.
I think the real frustrating thing when we go into halftime is the coaches, sometimes I think they like to think if they can change the scheme, things will get better for them. But it's not a scheme issue because we've had guys in position to tackle this guy all day. It's going to be a matter of challenging those defensive players to make the stop when they get to him.
1st and 10 from the 36. Twins right, split left. Bring a man in motion. Throws out to Balance. Makes a man miss. He's now over the 30. Stiff arms a man, going to be brought down short of the 25. We'll call it the 26-yard line.
Yeah, Clegg did a really good job. Eric did a good job of staying with him, keeping his outside angle. Not only that, when he got a hold of him, he grabbed him and held on.
You got to be careful with that because that is behind the line of scrimmage, so that you never know if they're trying to set something up where he can throw the ball later because that ball very clearly was thrown backwards, which would allow him to do some shenanigans with it later on if they're trying to set something up.
Little shenanigans. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Twins right. Here's the give to the back. He's going to be brought down in the backfield by Landreth. That was Dane on the carry. Going to lose 2, bring up 2nd and 12. Back to the 28-yard line.
Balance comes back in. He took one play breather. Number 11 came in for him, and Glen Rose waiting for there we go.
3:20 and counting left in the half. Twins right, split left. Balance to the right of Bland. Here's the snap. Give is to Balance. He's going to be dropped in the backfield by Romir Bennett.
Romir really played it that way.
Jared Barber there as well.
Bennett brings him down to the 30-yard line.
Going to now bring up about 3rd and 14 from the 30.
Balance was doing a good job then, being patient, waiting for his blockers to set up, but it never happened, Ben.
Yeah, well, one of the things you got to do, you're going to be patient with your blockers. The blockers have to block the guy, and they didn't do it.
They didn't do it right.
Well, if I were y'all, I would be looking for number 12 here, Lane Franks. Trips left, split right. Here's the snap. Bland looking to throw. Now going to run. Jared Barber gives chase. Ethan Martin comes up, knocks him out of bounds, going to bring up 4th and about 8.
Barber and Martin did a really good job there. Barber did a good job of slowing him down, not completely getting faked out, got him to the outside, slowed him down. The help comes up, and, E-Mark comes up and helps him.
I think we have a pretty good idea. Glen Rose is going to try to throw to pick this up, but I'll be very interested to see if Malvern comes after him or if they set back into a zone. It's going to be interesting to see what defense dials up here.
4th and 8, trips right, Twins left. Bland looking to throw. Pressured immediately, going to step up and throw towards the end zone. Got a man through his hands, incomplete. Dropped a touchdown, and Malvern will take over on downs.
He had him. And that's one that that's one that Gage Cheney is going to have nightmares about until next Friday night.
Nice job there by Bland. He felt the pressure, stepped up in the pocket, delivered a dart.
Yeah, Bland had room, and he had to make that decision. His man was open. He might have ran for the 1st and 10, but he knew he had a guy open and hit him in the hands.
2:22 left here in the half. Malvern takes over 1st down from the 24-yard line. Twins to each side. We got a flag.
And they're going to be procedure against the Leopards, it looks like.
We have a flag on the play. Dead ball foul.
False start, I would imagine. About the only way it can be. Yeah. That'll back up Malvern 5 yards. Oh, the ambient noises of Glen Rose, Arkansas. 1st and 15 from the 19-yard line. Twins to each side. Back to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to run. Running off the left side. He's going to step out of bounds Looks like he got down to around the maybe 22, 23-yard line.
Yeah, there just wasn't, didn't find what he was looking for there. It just wasn't quite there.
It's a real interesting time management position for the Leopards. You know, you want to get the first down at the same time. You don't want to give Glen Rose too much time if you don't get the first down. So be really interesting to see how Malvern wants to attack.
It is second,
deep in their own territory.
2nd and 13 from the 21-yard line. Twins to each side. Malvern looks like they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll take it with them. 2:16 left in the second quarter. Malvern leads this one 20-14. We'll be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back here to Glen Rose, Arkansas. Leopards lead 20-14 over the Glen Rose Beavers. 2:16 left here in the second quarter. Malvern comes back facing a 2nd and 13, ball on the 21-yard line. As the light show to the left continues.
Yes.
Would not be surprised to see some sort of read option here, but I don't see, that's not what the formation looks like.
Twins to each side. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw.
It's there.
To Dupree. He's going to be a foot race here. He's over the
not going to be caught.
They're not going to catch him.
30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Jalen Dupree.
Super deuce.
That looked like a wheel route, Ben.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was, and they just, that is one of the toughest routes to guard because you don't know if it's a flat. A lot of times running backs just kind of get lost because you have rules as a linebacker if he crosses my face, and sometimes they just get lost. You don't see the running back cross your face, and right there was nobody guarding him. He gets behind what looked to be a corner actually playing, you know, maybe bump coverage or coverage up close to the line of scrimmage, got behind him. That was an easy touchdown.
Shades of Ronnie Wingo. Martinez on for the extra point. Carradine fumbles the hole. Martinez picks it up. Looking to run, just nothing there. He's going to fall. So, with 2:04 left here in the second quarter, Leopards lead 26-14. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back here to Glen Rose, Arkansas. After a long pass, said Simmons to Jalen Dupree. Leopards lead this one 26-14 with 2:04 left here in the half.
We were talking at the 5-minute mark, Glen Rose taking their time and running the clock out.
We've scored 2 touchdowns since then.
2 touchdowns since then.
Martinez has the ball set up, thankfully from the 40 this time.
Yeah. At least we know we can add 20 yards to it, hopefully.
Kick is away. It's a squib kick. High bounce, fielded at the 34-yard line. Ran into a pile, and he's moving the pile.
That's a big kid.
It is. And the pile's now moving backwards.
I believe that's 32, Ty Hood.
Gave him the 44-yard line. First and 10 from there. 1:54 left here in the half.
If the Leopards can get a stop right here, boy, what a big confidence boost. What a great way to finish the last 5 minutes of that half. You know, you had the snafu with the fumble. Be nice to finish strong.
Here's the snap. Give his to bounce.
Reverse
double
pass.
Reverse pass. Well read, but unable to bring him down in the backfield. Now going to air it out. Got a man coming back for it through his hands. Looking for Tyler Kratz, and a couple of big drops there by Glen Rose.
We had the deep route covered very well. They had this guy coming back.
Yeah, had to come back to it.
And the way he was gearing up, I thought he was going to go for the home run ball, but
I don't think he quite had the arm strength.
yeah, because I think he threw it as hard as he can for that comeback route.
It certainly
right there.
did look that way. 2nd 10 from the 44. Twins to each side. Now bring Franks in motion. Here's
He's going
it hits
forward.
Franks. It hits Franks. Ball's on the ground. Bland able to fall on it around the 40-yard line. Snapped it right into the motion man.
And quite honestly, that should have been procedure because he was actually moving towards the line of scrimmage when the ball was snapped. But we obviously would have declined that anyway because 3rd and 14 is better than 2nd and 15.
3rd and 14, minute 25 and counting left here in the half. Twins to each side, going to bring Franks in motion again. Here's the snap, Bland looking to throw. Out towards Franks, complete and
We may call
dropped
timeout. Let's see.
around the 46-yard line. We're to bring 4th down.
We are not. Well, the clock did stop. And I don't think anybody went. There, now it's running again.
that was
Trying to do a little home cooking.
Well, it was. Are we going to go for it? Let's stop it for a second. No, we're not. Okay, let's run this thing.
I don't think they would have wanted the clock to stop if they're going to punt it. They probably would have preferred that thing just keep it going.
Dawson Jackson on to punt for the Beavers. Dylon Carradine back at the 20-yard line to receive for the Leopards. Good snap. Punt is away. Carradine going to field it around the 17.
Take a look. Get up the sideline.
He's going to step out of bounds around the 27-yard line.
And the clock's still going because, of course, it is.
Well, they had to make up those few seconds they took off a second ago. 38.3 left here in the half. Malvern leading 26-14. As we'll see if Malvern decides to take a shot or if we're just pleased to go into the half with this lead.
I would not be surprised at all to see us, just try to pick up a first down because the clock will stop at a first down. You don't have to go for the home run. You can just try to.
You're talking about J.D. Plumlee, right?
Well, that's why I said I'm not going to be surprised if we take a shot.
He leaves all options open there.
I tell you, he does. Coach Plumlee's got that playbook wide open.
1st and 10 from the 27. Twins right, split left. Here's the snap,
we're going to take
and
a knee.
it's going to be a knee from Simmons.
You never know.
Well, unless there's a timeout taken, that should be the last play of the first half. We'll stay here just in case anything silly happens.
Come back after halftime, after the commercials. We're going to have a little halftime entertainment. I'm going to do some long interview with a long-time Leopard employee, supporter, and surprise some people who we talked to.
There you go. Clock running, under 5. That will do it for the first half. Malvern leads the Brick Bowl at halftime, 26-14. We hope to bring you second half action after a few words from our sponsors and an interview from a special guest.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
He's eating them up, man. I mean, he was playing football, playing hard physical football, knocking him down, and Rashad would continue to help that player up and give him some encouragement, pat on the back. Hey, keep your head up. And the parent was very appreciative of that, talking about the young men that we have at Malvern High School, Malvern Junior High. And so those are the stories that as an educator you love to see. We love to win. We love to win, but we love to win with class and with sportsmanship. And they show that greatly. Not just on the high school level, but also at junior high.
It really reflects on our coaching staff, too.
Absolutely does.
That's a lot of that starts at home, and a lot of it starts right there in two-a-days in the gym, weight room, off-season, whatever, and here we go. That means we're going to kick it off.
That is. Leopards, if you're just joining us, Leopards did kick off to begin the game, so they will receive. Dawson Jackson has the ball teed up, ready to kick off. Ball is away. This time going to kick it deep. Goes over the head of Cagle and into the end zone for a touchback. Leopards will start from the 20, or is it 25 now? 20, yeah. I thought it was 20.
Boy, kid's got a good leg, doesn't he?
Boy, he does. I saw him warming up. He's sitting here in one sideline, kicking off, or field goals to the other sideline. That's 33. How's it? 33. How far is that across? 34, 35 yards across.
I don't know.
About 100.
Oh, well, I did used to know. It used to be yeah, it's close, something like 43 yards, I think, close to that, 160 feet. Just told there would be no math.
Oh, that's right. Well,
Well, 150 feet would be 50 yards. Right?
Was it? 53. I was off by 10. Sorry. 53 and
I'm sitting here doing conversions. There's 3
sorry,
feet in yards.
I did used to know that. At one point in my life when we ran what was called gassers, I knew every one of those yards.
My point is, kid was standing here kicking it to the other side.
Malvern's offense takes over from the 20-yard line. Come out twins to each side. It's Junelle up back. Simmons alone in the backfield. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to run. He's going to lower the shoulder, maybe pick up 1 or 2. Not a lot there for Malvern.
Roles may be kind of reversed a little bit. Malvern with a 2-touchdown lead. They may be the team that wants to kind of lower the number of possessions. You want to score, but if you can, you want to score when you have the football, but if you can limit the number of possessions both teams have, that helps you when you have a 2-touchdown lead for sure.
2nd and 9, twins to each side. Junelle the up back on the left side. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw.
Got him.
Now going to be flushed. He's going to take off. He's going to fall forward, be brought down around the 29-yard line, I believe.
On the spot.
Going to be about 1 yard short, I believe.
When you have 3rd and 1, I bet you look and see where number 76 is. My best guess would be we're going to run behind Big Vinny Winter.
Find Vinny and give the ball to Deuce.
Twins left, split right. Janelle the up back on the left side. Dupree to the right of Simmons. 3rd and 1 from the 29. Here's a snap give to Dupree. He lowers his shoulder, going to fall over the 30 and have enough for the first down to the 32-yard line.
And no surprise, we went off that left side, right? Found that big 76 on the back of the jersey, tucked in behind it.
Did a really good job of taking this guy to the outside, too, and just completely cleared a hole out. The Glen Rose linebacker did a good job of stepping in, filling the hole, but then he cleared his man out.
1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 9 on the play clock. Malvern comes to the line. Twins to each side. Dupree on the left side of Simmons. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. He's got his man across the middle through the hands of his intended target, Cedric Cook.
Yeah, that's one that should have been caught.
It's a little hot, a little high, but that ball's got to catch that ball.
You know, and if you look at the last 2 weeks, we have a pretty good completion percentage, and really that's a little misleading because we've had a couple that should have been caught. You know, I mean, there's been some of those incompletions are real good strikes. You wish were caught.
2nd and 10, twins each side. Here's a snap, give to Dupree off the left side.
Some room.
That's trouble.
He's got some room. He's over the 45-50, 45-40.
He's gone.
Will take it
Super
to
Deuce is gone.
the house.
He
Touchdown,
took it to the house.
Jalen Dupree.
Wow. Dupree, he's told me, I've spent some time with the kid, and he keeps telling me he's faster than he was, and I think when he gets in the open, he looks quite quicker.
Shout out Speed School.
I'm telling you
Speed School every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Coach Warford out there. It's free to everybody. Come out, join him. Follow Coach Warford on social media.
It's not only that. Coach Warford's doing. He does that, but he's also. I'll get to him after this point.
Bobbled snap. Martinez kick is away though. It is good. We'll stay here so Ron can get his talk in.
He also does, on a voluntary basis, works with the athletes on jumping, particularly he's working with the volleyball girls and the basketball girls. But his speed work that he does and posts on Sunday, and I mean, it's like who's who of Malvern up there. You look up there, you know, there's Sid, You know, there's Dupree walking around. Then you see these little bitty punchers. They look to be about, 5, 6, 7 years old, and they're getting the same attention from Coach Warford and the staff. And these kids are kind of walking around kind of googly-eyed. Right. It'd be kind of like if you're a kid and walking around looking at Madre Hill or something, you're a hero. And that's the way said, and I've talked to Jalen about this too. That's the way these little kids, there's a little kid somewhere that's looking at every kid out there on the bench that they want to grow up and be just like him. And that kid's playing high school, and this kid's like in the 1st or the 2nd grade.
And also tackling being worked on after speed school now as well, teaching all of the fundamentals on Sundays.
Yeah.
Martinez has the ball teed up for the Leopards. Balance back deep to receive for the Beavers. Kick is going to be fielded at the 34-yard line, over the 35-40. Going to be brought down around the 43-yard line. Glen Rose will take over from there, 1st and 10.
We'll see. We know there was probably some discussion about tackling and wrapping up, and we'll see if we made the adjustments on this one. Okay.
Leopards leading 33-14 with just under 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. As right now, thankfully all season long, the only thing to be able to stop the Leopard offense
has been the Leopards themselves.
Is turnovers. You sure those up. We've been perfect. Twins to each side. Bounce to the left of Blend. Here's the snap. Give is to balance up the middle. Nothing there. Looking to bounce it outside. Makes a man miss.
There's better.
And that's an amazing 1-yard run.
That's better.
Jared Barber
and Guest. Yeah, old Leonard was in there too. Leonard, Leach, and you get Barber and Leach on you, you're not going to go very far.
And you never want to have leeches on you.
Yeah,
it
not
still
Leonard anyway.
It still wasn't like a dynamite tackling exhibition, but the pursuit was really good and made up for it.
2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Blend throws through the hands of Franks, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. From the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was another one of those slants, Ben.
It was, and that one was one of the more well-guarded ones that we've had.
Yes, it was. I agree.
Is going to be 3rd and 8 for the Beavers. Ball 45-yard line. They're going to have a tight trips to the right, split left, balance to the right of Blend. Blend takes the snap, looking to throw. Now rolls to his right. Keep his eyes downfield.
Oh.
And man, he had Franks, but what a play made there by Kyston Biggs, able to knock it down.
Really did a good job.
Franks was open going across the middle.
Yeah. Big old 42 got a paw up there and forced another Glen Rose punt.
This is a position where I would be a little wary of a fake. It's a makeable distance. It's in a position where Glen Rose, if we score a touchdown, this has a chance to really kind of get out of hand. I would be wary of this actually being a punt.
Jackson on, and he is rolling. He is going to punt it, though. Carradine going to field it. Oh, drops it. Able to fall on it around the 26-yard line.
And I'm
24 was taken off on that one. He saw a hole over there to his left that he was wanting to get to.
I don't know if he was going to rugby that or if that was kind of a fake punt option kind of a deal, but
yeah.
That wasn't his normal punt routine, I tell you that.
Leopards going to take over from the 26-yard line, leading this one 33-14. Just over 9 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, if the Leopards score here, I mean, this would be a real morale killer, I think, for Glen Rose. If they can get in here and they can score within the next 2 or 3 minutes, I think you might see Glen Rose deflate.
Leopards come to the line, man split to each side. Junell, the up back on the left side, Dupree to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap, give to Dupree. Nice hole opens up. Dupree just tripped up for what would have been a huge gain. He's going to pick up 12, enough for the 1st down for the Leopards.
So how fast is Dupree? He hits the ground, and then it's like a slip and slide. He's moving so fast, he
can't slow down.
He just rides on his belly for about 4 yards.
Throw out an anchor, Deuce. Throw out an anchor.
Look like he had Crisco on the front part of his jersey right there.
I can tell you from experience that turf burn hurts, too.
Oh.
Will be a 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball on the 37-yard line. Twins left. Junell, the up back on the left side as well. Dupree to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap, give to Dupree again. Got a lot of room again. Still breaking tackles.
There
and
he
he's
goes.
ready to go again. He's over the 40, 35, 30,
He's gone.
20, 15. And this restaurant's filling up fast with Dupree touchdowns. Another reservation of 6.
Whoa.
You know, we have given a lot of praise to Heath Balance, and rightfully so. But the best running back on the football field today is Jalen Dupree.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hands down.
Heisman? Too early?
Too early.
Maybe get that 4A Heisman before it's all said and done, because I don't, he's had he's got 150 yards anyway just this quarter to tack on to the 200, so he's
Martinez.
He's closing in on 400 yards total offense real quick.
And it is good. So, with 8:23 left here in the third quarter, Malvern leads this one 40-14. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back here, Glen Rose, Arkansas. Malvern taking on the Glen Rose Beavers. Leopards lead this one 40-14. 8:23 left here in the third quarter. Oziel Martinez has the ball teed up for the Leopards. Will be balanced back deep to receive for the Beavers. A lot of surveying. We are ready. Martinez kick is away. Gonna bounce right around the 28-yard line, fielded. 33-yard line. Math off. He'll get down to about the 41-yard line, and Glen Rose will take over from there, 1st and 10.
We have talked a lot about Jalen Dupree, and I don't know that we have talked enough about that offensive line, but they are opening those holes. They're getting him through that first initial wave, and then Jalen's taking care of the linebackers on the second level or the safeties that come up.
Give is to balance off the left side. Able to make the first man miss. Kyston Biggs able to hang on and sling him down after a gain of about 6.
So it really is a team effort. I don't know if, Dupree's closing in on 400 total yards offense. We're still got 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Big chunk of that goes to that offensive line for sure.
Going to be 2nd and 4, ball on the 47-yard line. Twins to each side, balance to the right of Blend. Here's the snap, Blend looking to throw. Now flush from the pocket, going to step up, got some room, up over the 50, 45-40, and dropped right at the 40 by Romeo Bennett. First down, Glen Rose. Leopard's able to get pressure, but Blend does a nice job of stepping up in the pocket, and once he did that, he had daylight.
And real good decision for him because he's not a run-first guy, obviously. He wants to throw the football, and at that time we had done a pretty good job of taking those options away, and he tucked it, and really the first time he's hurt us with his legs tonight.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Twins right, Twins left. Here's the snap. Give is to Dane. Barber meets him in the backfield. Tags him right at the line of scrimmage. May have got one.
There you go.
Little John, extracurricular activity there. No harm, no flag.
Once again, Barber had a hold of his man. He wasn't going to let loose of him. Really good job. Barber's really played well.
Yes, he has stepped up in the case of an injury and just really showed out.
Number 14, Ethan Martin over there on the other side of the corner. These two kids have really stepped up in a situation where they needed to and really performed well.
2nd and 9, Twins to each side. Dane to the left of the quarterback. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going deep.
Martin's got him.
Intercepted by Martin.
Martin's got it.
He's up over the 50, 45, now cuts back over the 40, looking to take it to the house. He's finally brought down around the 29-yard line, right on cue, Ethan Martin.
We do have a flag back around the
How ironic is that? I'm talking
43-yard line.
I don't think Martin cares right now, Ben.
Nah. He really played that more like a safety.
Yeah,
than
the interception will stand, but it looks like they're going to get a block in the back or a hold of some sort.
Emart stepped
around the 43-yard line.
Does he get a turnover, Ben?
Hey, I'm shooting for that turnover. We're going to bring out the oven. We're going to bring out some pastries, little turnover pastries. We're going to make that turnover reality at some point.
I have Oreo, some guys, some pancakes.
There's a block in the back.
They've got to hit me and pick up on. I'm old pancakes from last week.
Wipes out a good return, but still, interception will stand.
That may just mean more yards for Jalen if things hold true the way that they've been doing.
Dupree did just come off, helmet off. And looks like Malvern will take a timeout and think about it. With 6:24 left here in the third quarter, Leopards lead this one 40-14. We'll be back after a short break.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Glen Rose. Leopards leading 40-14, my apologies. 6:24 left here in the third quarter. Leopards looking to add on after a interception from Ethan Martin. Will be 1st and 10 after the penalty. At the 47-yard line, Leopards come to the line, twins to each side. Junell will be the up back on the right side. Simmons alone in the backfield.
They like to screen to Janelle out of this formation.
Looks like Simmons is going to tuck it. Not a lot there initially. Tries to bounce it out wide. Picks up about a yard there. Make it 2nd and 9, possibly 2nd and 8. We'll call it 2nd and 8. Ball at the 49-yard line. Going to stay in twins to each side. Junell going to be the up back on the left side this time. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Throws out towards Cagle. He's got it. He's over the 40. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. He's putting on the shake and bake as he falls over the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Right there, we got to see a pretty good look at Sed's arm strength. Had to throw across the field, threw an absolute dime. Really, really good spot. Threw it to the shoulder away from the defender. Really good spot, and then Cagle did the rest.
Going to make it 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Leopards come to the line, trips left, split right. Janelle going to be the up back off the left side. Simmons takes the snap, looking to run again. This time got a little bit more room as he's going to get over the 20, down to the 18-yard line, where I believe he'll have enough for a 1st down.
And it is.
You know, you look out there and you see a lot of numbers on the field a lot. 24. 16. You know, they've spent a lot of time on the turf tonight. Of course, that's Carradine and
Barber.
Barber's such a quiet kid. I mean, he just, but I tell you what, put those pads on and he's a monster.
1st and 10, twins to each side. Janelle the up back on the right side. Here's the snap, Simmons looking to throw.
Wide open
over the middle, touchdown.
There's Janelle.
As this game has flipped in favor of Malvern, and we are not looking back.
No.
Carradine will be on for the hold. Kick of Oziel Martinez. Good snap, good hold. Blocked again. Off the left edge again.
I will say this for the Glen Rose people, if they are listening. Glen Rose lost one game last year early, and they got on a roll, and off they went. So this is one of those situations like Coach Plumley was talking about. I don't know what he said. I guess it was the coaches show. This is a situation where you find out where you are. It doesn't hurt you if you want to win your conference. It doesn't hurt you. You can still win your state. You can still do everything. But it's one of these situations. It's good for the kids. It's a good contest, and it's a good sounding block to set a benchmark of where you are, what you need to do, and where you're going.
And I think what we're seeing right now is the number of weapons that we have on offense is superior. Just the sheer volume of people that can make plays. I mean, we've seen Janelle make a play. We've seen Dupree. We've seen Cedric Simmons. We've seen Cagle. We've seen, just Carradine. I mean, and really they're so dependent on balance and Franks that if you can manage to bottle those two options, we've done a pretty good job of bottling their offense. We've got so many guys that you have to be cognizant of. You can't game plan for all of them on any single play.
And they're sophomores and juniors.
Yeah. That whole touchdown drive right there was absent of number 2 the entire length of the field. And when you can do that, you got to like where you're at.
And what you got to love is that Ced's making the right decisions. He's making the right reads. He's hitting the guy that's open. Sometimes it is. We're going to hit the home run ball down the middle of the field to Janelle. Sometimes we got to hit the comeback route or the stick route to Cagle. What's open is the one that's open. We're going to complete the pass. We're going to move forward with it.
Martinez has it set up. Kick is away. Going to catch it around the 25. Over the 30, 35, 40.
Got some
room. As the kicker goes and sticks his nose in there and makes what could have been a touchdown-saving tackle.
Not only that, great form.
Oziel Martinez.
I'm telling you. He put that face right where it's supposed to do and wrapped him up and took him down.
Comes back and gets that tee with pride.
Yeah, look, he got a little spring in his step as he's going off over there too, guys.
I can tell you from coaching him in the spring in soccer, you're not going to find a better kid than Oziel Martinez.
Good.
Every coach's dream. Twins to each side. Balance to the right of Bland. Here's the snap. Bland looking to throw. Now going to step up in the pocket. Keeps his eyes downfield, finds Franks. Going to have enough for the first down to around the 31-yard line. Angel Perez on the tackle.
I tell you what, Bland is really adept at moving back up in the pocket, not panicking. He knows where the line of scrimmage is. He gets real close to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't cross it.
Yeah, heady kid.
He understands the real estate that he has to work with and stands in that pocket and has delivered a couple of really good strikes.
1st and 10 from the 31. Bland hands to Balance, this time off the left side. Now cuts it up. Going to get down to the 20-yard line. Brought down by Clegg and Talon Accord.
Yeah, Clegg and Talon Accord both. He had picked up some yardage, but when they got it.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Glen Rose crowd's getting a little less enthusiastic on those first down calls.
Yeah. Twins left, split right. Here's the snap, give to Balance off the right side this time. Makes a man miss. Still going, up over the 15. Down to the 14-yard line. Pickup of 6 on first down.
Ball's taken down to the 14-yard line.
Leopards leading this one 46-14. 3:37 left here in the third quarter. Glen Rose threatening. 2nd and 4 from the 14-yard line. They come to the line, Twins left. Split right, well, not really split right in tight. Now going to bring a man in motion. This time give is to Dane. There's nothing there as he's met in the backfield by Accord and I believe Leach.
Yeah, Leach gets up. Accord playing a good game too.
It's definitely 2-down territory for Glen Rose, and I would be really surprised if Balance doesn't touch the football in some form or fashion.
Here he comes back.
Short break there. 15 on the play clock. Going to be 3rd and 6.
I think
Twins
they'll give
left,
it to him.
split right. Here's the snap. Fakes the give, looking to throw. Complete. Nice catch going up high.
That was incredible concentration.
Nice contact. 32 really did a good job. I thought we'd knocked that one loose.
Yep, Ty Hood on the reception.
He was getting hit high and low at the same time and managed to hold on to the football. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat and say, kid made a good catch.
He did. Nice pass, too. I mean, he put the ball where the only place that he could put it to be caught, and 32 went up and got a hold of it and held on to it.
You know, there's just a lot of toughness because, you know, he's exposed. He's got his hands above his head to catch the ball, and he's getting
down to the 5-yard line.
hammered.
First and goal. Give is to balance up the middle. Gigantic pile. Not going to go far. Maybe a gain of 1. Nope, looks like a no gain.
No gain.
Second and goal from the 5.
No double L. Leonard Leach was on the bottom of that one again. Look for the ball, then you'll find 67, or look for 67, and then you'll find the ball, whichever way it works out.
Second goal from the 5. Twins left, split right. Balance to the right of Bland. Brings Franks into an up back position. Give is to Franks off the right side. Cuts it up, lowers his shoulder. Touchdown, Glen Rose. .126 here left in the third quarter. 46-20, pending the point after from Jackson.
That may have just saved them the mercy rule, you know.
Very well could have. And
or the sportsman rule.
I was a little concerned with the Lightning, but it looks like the Lightning's dissipated.
Yeah.
Jackson's kick is no good. Wide right. 126 left. Leopards lead 46-20. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here to Glen Rose, Arkansas. Ben informed me I forgot to say 126 left in the third quarter. Still got a little bit of football game left.
The details matter. The details matter.
The details matter. Again, do want to apologize for not being able to bring you a live stream action as usual. Glen Rose informed us we would not be allowed to do so tonight, so we are coming at you old school with the radio. We do appreciate you hanging with us and listening to us bring you Malvern Leopard football. Jackson onside kick here, going to touch a Glen Rose player. That apparently the referees don't see that it touched a Glen Rose player.
It touched a Glen Rose.
I think the ref did see it. Looks like he's pointing backwards. Glen Rose did recover it, but it was batted forward by a Beaver.
Sideline guy got it.
No, he threw a beanbag or something down there.
Yeah, it was touched early. It was pretty clear. It got batted forward by the Beavers. Illegal touching.
Now, what I said.
Had a call of illegal touching on the onside kick. It'll be first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Will be first and 10 from the 49-yard line after the illegal touching call.
It's pinless.
Looked like Dupree wanted to get back out on the field, and they said, no, sir.
Yeah. But I tell you what, he did have, I saw him, he was talking to 13, he pointed something out and pointed something talking to him.
And we do see Dante Cagle in the backfield.
Yeah, Cagle's back there.
Going to be trips left. Cagle to the right of Simmons. First and 10 from the 49. Give is to Cagle off the left side.
And he's got speed to burn.
And Dante Cagle may take it to the house.
Good Lord.
Touchdown, Dante Cagle, your isolated player of the game.
I didn't know that kid was that fast. Excuse me.
He looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Fastest kid on the team, says Coach Warford.
Yeah, we can tell that now, Coach. I had no idea. When he hit that.
The numbers don't lie.
He hit that 35 and he was gone. Wow. I guess that's some of your speed work, isn't it, buddy?
One might say you blink and you miss it. One play, 49-yard drive.
You knew he was gone before he crossed the line of scrimmage. I mean, the writing was on the wall there.
Good hold by Carradine. Kick is away. That one might have got touched again.
Yeah. Isn't that a good situation, though, to have him? You've got Dupree resting him a little bit on the sideline, and you put in a speed burner like that.
And here we are.
We've got a little hole, and he's gone.
We've got 1:15 left in the third, and we've already hung half 100.
Dang.
The century.
That makes you feel real good about where you are offensively.
That does.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see the final tally of total yards here for the Leopards.
Whole bunch.
A bunch.
As Coach Pennington says, we go ever closer to that magic number. Somebody call Waffle House and start reserving those reservations for 6.
Coach Pennington's running. He's running out of paper over there. He's been writing things down. This gun. He's writing them out, throwing them away.
Call, see if maybe they'll give him a 2-for-1
Telling
deal.
you what, his offensive line is really, really, really wearing these guys out.
The hole
You're
on that
they're
left
getting some
side
pancakes
was
so
just,
they can get waffles?
You what?
the hole on that left side was massive. I mean, you knew
I could have run through that hole.
You knew that he was gone before he even got to the line of scrimmage. I mean, the writing was on the wall. Massive hole. I mean, we joke something. You know, you make an exaggeration. It was so big that a Big Mac truck could drive through it, but honest to God, a Big Mac truck could have gone through that hole.
Could have.
That's not an exaggeration. It was that big of a hole.
Ozio Martinez has the ball teed up for the Leopards. Balance deck deep to receive for the Beavers. Kick is away. Good kick. Going to be fielded at the 25-yard line. Up over the 30. Looking to get over the 35. He does fall forward for it, but it was nice lane integrity there on the kick coverage team.
Our tackling in the third quarter does look muchly improved over the first 2 quarters, guys.
Yeah, I think
looks like it to these old eyes anyway.
I think you probably had a little bit of a challenge mentality in the locker room because you know the coaches are probably going in. All we can do, guys, is put you in position to make the tackle. You actually have to make the tackle, and the coaches did that. They put them in position to make the tackles in the first half. Didn't make them
perfect.
And the second half, we've done a much better job of making the tackle once we get in position.
Are you saying Coach Baker might have to come in for a touch-up paint job? Jet sweep here for the Beavers.
See?
Wow.
Much
nice
better
job by Romeo Bennett coming down the line and making the play. That was Tyler Kratz on the jet sweep. Pick up of 4 down to the 40-yard line for the Beavers, 2nd and 6.
Ball's out to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6.
47 seconds and counting left here in the third quarter. Twins right, split left, back to each side of Bland. Here's the snap. Give is to Balance off the left side. Now cuts it up the middle.
There's
nowhere
some gang
to
tackling.
go.
I know that's what the coach is like. I know Coach Plumley loves it because we talked about gang tackling, you know, in the coach's show and everything.
Forrest Landreth, Davian Jenkins, and a host of Leopards.
Yeah, looked like Talon Accord was in there again.
Going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line.
But that's always a sign of a good defense. When you got to name multiple guys in on the tackle, that means you got a lot of guys running to the football. The pursuit's good.
Well, guys, 3 down, 1 to go. Leopards leading this one 52-20. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation is here for you. Whether illness or injury sideline you, Encore will tailor a rehabilitation program for your needs. Meet Helen Haley, one of our rehab residents.
And what'd you come to Encore for?
Because I couldn't walk.
How's your experience been here, Encore?
It's been good. Everybody's good. Everybody treats me good. They feed good. It's been wonderful.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation and the Malvern Leopards, a winning combination.
Welcome you back here to Glen Rose. Leopards lead this one 52-20 at the start of the fourth quarter. Trips left, Twins right. Bland alone in the backfield, looking to throw. Forced up, going to stay on the line, keeps his eyes downfield, complete to Balance. He's over the 45, over the 40, dropped at the 42-yard line. Nice job by Bland buying time.
And a really savvy job by Balance. That was actually kind of a out route for him. He saw the fact that there was some scrambling going on, and he just kind of snuck behind, I believe that was Talon, and found an open spot. And he found an open spot in the zone and went to a place not only that was open, but in a place where the way that Bland was running and scrambling would have been able to get the football to him.
Do want to remind you, as we are not able to live cast tonight, the replay of this game will be available hopefully tomorrow, at the latest Monday. So you will be able to get to watch this game in its entirety on YouTube within the next 2 days over your Labor Day weekend. Pass was complete there for the Glen Rose Beavers down to the 24-yard line. Be 1st and 10 there. Twins left, split right. Up back on the right side. Going to be balanced to the right of Bland. Jet sweep to Kratz again. Looking to get upfield. Over the 20. Lowers his shoulder and driven out of bounds. Nice form tackle there made by Caradine. All the way down to the 16-yard line.
Tyler Kratz on the carry.
And, of course, the game plan changes dramatically defensively when you've got a 32-point lead.
Yeah, you know, and we talked about that. Coach Plumley and I talked about that. We talked about that at halftime last week. When you get up a big lead like that, and he said they talked to the kids about it, you've got to maintain that intensity. And it's hard to get a 16, 17-year-old kid, to maintain sometimes.
Twins right, split left. Give is to balance off the right side. Nice play there made by Akir Smith.
Akir Smith.
Going to be a loss of a yard or two. Bring up a big 3rd down.
And you can. It almost looks like right now the Leopards are almost playing a cover 4, which means the corners are bailing back and you've got 2 safeties deep, and that's just to prevent the big play. I mean, that's because, when you got a 32-point lead, you're just trying to prevent big chunks of yards.
Well, one thing I do like, that it's a new improvement, the lighted yardage markers people are using.
3rd and 3. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to balance. Looking to throw. It's intercepted by Caradine. He's over the 15, 20. Going to step out of bounds there. What a play by Caradine.
You don't see a better defensive play than that. Watch his eyes. Watch him move and then come in front of the ball. Caradine's so invaluable. What side of the ball are you going to use him on all the time?
Right. All of them.
All of the above.
You get that multiple choice question. You read all those answers and you go down to D. All of the above. Special teams, yes.
He's a great kid. Good kid.
He actually saw him today in the walkthrough. He turned around to me and said, "Hey, talk good about me tonight." Well, it's pretty easy to do when you do stuff like that.
I get that from all of them. You want to say something good about me tonight?
Leopard's going to take over 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
Now the lightning bolt Dante Cagle in the backfield again.
Turn him loose.
Snap. Cagle actually able to field it. And my goodness.
Oh, my God.
See you later. Dante Cagle. Busted play to the house. Touchdown Leopards.
You've got to see this on the replay. You've got to see it. Now I know why Keener didn't want anybody to see this.
If we get 600 yards rushing, they got to take him to Outback.
High snap tips off of Simmons' hand, falls right into the hands of Cagle. What field vision to be able to see the hole open up, and once it did, it was sayonara.
Great job, Coach. Great job.
That's what you call an embarrassment of riches.
Ooh.
Caradine on to hold for the attempt of Oziel Martinez. Good snap, good hold. Kick is away, and it is good.
I could do I called that play, Ben. I called that play.
I don't even think Coach Plumley or Coach Parker called that play. I think that was
maybe they should put
that was a fortunate circumstance. And
see you guys.
Good job, guys.
Good night, coaches. Good job.
I did call that isolated player, if that means anything. Right. 9:56 here left in the ball game. Leopards lead 59-20. As Dante Cagle has emerged in the second half. Turned on the afterburners.
He's got close to a couple hundred yards already.
Yeah. His yards per carry might lead the nation right now.
Oh, me.
And I think fans on both sides are kind of stunned right now. I mean, I think that there were a lot of Malvern fans that thought we could win and thought we could win in a convincing fashion, but I don't know that anybody thought we would have almost a 40-point lead and with 10 minutes remaining in the football game. I don't know that I anticipated scoring 59 points coming into tonight.
No. Oziel Martinez on to kick off for the Leopards. Balance back to receive for the Beavers. Kick is away. Going to be fielded at the 28-yard line, up over the 35, 40.
That was a good stand-up tackle.
Got down to around the 41-yard line, and as it stands right now, Leopards are making a statement for the whole state to see.
It is, you know, in the conference, obviously, you lose Joe T. Robinson, but it's still probably the toughest conference, at least at the top, in the 4A. You know, you've got 3 teams in the top 7 according to Hootens from our conference. I'd say there's a good chance we move up a step or two after this performance tonight.
Yeah, particularly with
the fall of Warren to Stuttgart. Yeah, 8-4A had a rough week 0.
Yeah.
We do have a flag on the play. Substitution infraction on Malvern, I believe.
And this penalty aside, you know, one of the things we talked about that if there was something on film we wanted to clean up from last week, it was the penalties. The Leopards have played a pretty clean football game.
Yes, they have.
Will be now 1st and 5 from the 46-yard line for the Beavers. Twins to each side. Here's the snap. Give is to the tailback up the middle.
Wow.
I believe that's Dane, and he is dropped immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Davian Jenkins gets up from the bottom of the pile.
Whoa. That was a collision.
Yeah.
That was a big-time collision.
Will be 2nd and 5 from the 46. Twins to each side. Dane to the right of Bland. Here's the snap. Give is to Dane off the left side. Makes first man miss, makes second man miss, now has some room. He's up over the 40, and Carradine able to bring him down out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. Nice run by Dane.
And you just got to
cramped up.
I think we're seeing a little bit of what Malvern can be. Because keep in mind, Glen Rose is still one of the favorites to win the 3A championship. This was a team that came in and beat a pretty good 4A CrossFit team that has a tradition and won some playoff games. And so to see what we're doing here is very, very promising and kind of validation for what we thought the season could be like.
Jet sweep for Tyler Kratz. Avoids a man in the backfield. Gives chase. There's Carradine. He will fall down short of the 30. We'll give him the 32-yard line, now 31-yard line.
I think the question moving forward now is going to be, how do we handle the success? Do we keep our heads in the right place? Do we continue to take every game as seriously as we take this one? This is a rivalry game. It's easy to get up for this one. This is a team that they know a lot of these guys. They don't want to lose this one. We need to bring this same intensity and preparation every week. We're going to be pretty successful.
But, you know, and you stop and you think about – go ahead. 2nd
and 6. Give is to Dane up the middle. He moves the pile forward down to around the 28-yard line.
You go into the conference and you think of Ashdown. We really don't like Ashdown that much. Arkadelphia, same thing, you know, and so it's not going to be that tough to get, you know, to get up for, you know, for Nashville, Ashdown, Arkadelphia.
I don't like our opponent next week. It just is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, I don't many people do.
3rd and 3. Pitch is to Tyler Kratz. He's able to cut up. Looks like, he fumbled the ball. Ball's on the ground, still rolling around. I think Glen Rose is going to have it around the 25-yard line.
It probably cost him a first down.
It's going to be right on the mark. They're going to go ahead and give him a first down.
We had a fumble on the play. Recovered at the 25.
Kratz looking a little winded.
Yeah, we've got some guys that
Logan Reed had the recovery for the Beavers.
Will be 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. 5.5 minutes left in this one. Give is to Dane up the middle. Got some room to run. He's breaking tackles.
That's a good
Gets over
tackle.
the 15 down to around the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Beavers there.
Well, I tell you what, Rock picked him up.
The Rock says
you're not going any further. He hit him, form tackle, wrapped him up, and took him down.
You think he told him to know his role?
Looks like it's spotted down around the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Beavers.
5 minutes left in this one. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Man split to each side. Actually, twins right, we'll call it. Brings the man in motion. High snap, but fielded. Give is to Dane, and he is met in the backfield. Nice play by, I believe it is, Talon Accord.
Yeah.
Dane a little bit slow to get up.
Yeah, they've really worked him overtime. I think Glen Rose, obviously seeing the writing on the wall, they don't want to, like we have done with Dupree, I don't think they want to put balance in any kind of a situation to get injured when you're down by a significant margin this late in the game.
Twins right, split left. Here's the snap. Bland looking to throw towards the end zone. Martin goes up for it. Almost has the second interception of the night.
Yeah.
Really good job.
Really
it goes up highest point.
Yeah.
Battled for it, and that was a situation where the Glen Rose receiver kind of becomes a corner to try to prevent the interception from happening.
If he doesn't, Emart has too. Has his second inter.
Clock winds under 4 minutes left in this one. Leopards leading 59-20. Will be 3rd and 12 from the 14, or I'm sorry. Yeah, 3rd and 12 from the 14-yard line. Trips left, split right. Here's the snap. Bland rolling left, looking to throw. Man across the middle, wide open. Paul's up in the air, though. Will be intercepted by, I believe, our isolated player of the game, Dante Cagle.
What else can we ask him to? I guess
I'm going to tell you what.
To kick, and we guess we can ask him to kick and kick off or kick punch or something. He's done everything else.
He is back on kick return. They just haven't kicked to him yet.
If Dupree didn't get halfway to 1,000 yards total offense, it would have been real easy to pick Cagle as a player of the game type of a guy. But, man, he has had a whale of a game, hadn't he?
Oh.
Clock going to wind under 3 minutes here. Leopards take over on the 4-yard line. 1st and 10.
You guys did a good job picking the ISO tonight. This is outstanding job.
Well, hey, we don't want to put ourselves on the back, but we are 2 for 2 right now.
That's right.
We picked Leonard Leach last week, and he just absolutely dominated the line of scrimmage.
New quarterback alert. Here's the snap. Will be quarterback right up the middle. I can't quite tell who that is. My apologies.
It's not. No, I thought it was.
Is it 15?
I thought it was
Ben Rock.
I bet that's true, yes.
Rock picks up a gain of 1.
He had significant snaps at quarterback as a 9th grader.
Twins left, split right. Rock, the quarterback. He will run it again. This time met at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Looks like he'll lose one, bring up 3rd and 10.
Well, I tell you what, it'd be nice for Leopards to go ahead and pick up a 1st and 10 here. Put this one in the books. And
never have to punt? Is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Loss of about a yard. It's going to be 3rd down 10 at the 5.
3rd and 10 from the 5. 1:40 and counting left here in the game. Twins left, split right. Brandon Pasquale to the left of Ben Rock. Here's the snap. Rock looking to run off the left side. He's going to get forward to around the 10-yard line. Will be short of the 1st down by about 4 yards.
Probably going to be about 15 seconds left, depending on when they start the play clock. No, they started. Here we go. 30 seconds. It's going to be about 30 seconds left.
Well, we don't know. We're trying to decide if we want to punt. We may just run the clock down here and take the timeout.
Take half the distance and punt it.
Have timeouts to burn. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't go ahead and take a timeout here as it winds down. Play clock is at 11. Game clock at 45. It is 4th and 4.
And we do just want to apologize one more time for not being able to bring you the video of the game. We were instructed that they do not allow video live streams here at Beaver Stadium anymore.
We'll see. And the bad part about it, the people can't see the new shoes. That's what's bothering me. We can't see the new shoes that Coach Roberts has got on.
You know,
You know, when
Nelly
the scores
said
are
it
like
best.
this,
There's nothing better than a nice fresh white pair of shoes there.
you know, it's got when you get up 59 to 20, it's you almost run out of things to talk about.
Well, we can talk about getting to come home to Claude-Man Stadium next week as we host former conference rival, now just annual opponent, Hot Springs Lakeside, the Rams, for unfortunately one of our 3 home regular season games. We hope you can make it out and support these guys at Claude-Man.
I bet they let us live video it in Claude-Man.
Simmons on to punt.
Pretty good punt.
Punt is away, lands out of bounds.
Look at here.
I didn't see the angle.
Look at here. haven't turned the clock off yet.
I believe that might do it.
Well, that's a mercy call. That's what we're up 39 anyway.
And that's going to be it.
That will do it. Leopards win this one 59-20. Dominant second half powered by Dante Cagle and Jalen Dupree. As we said, guys, we hope you can join us next week in Claude-Man Stadium as the Leopards get ready to host 5A Hot Springs Lakeside. Always nice to get a victory in a rivalry game against your county opponent, Glen Rose Beavers. For Ben Dial and Ron McNamara, I'm Seth Roberts. Good night, go Hogs, and as always, go Leopards.